Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel Dario, and today, together with my partner, I will talk about the use of the electric cars in the near future. We will explain their impact, importance, advantages, and disadvantages. As we know, nowadays, gasoline-powered cars are a means of transportation used daily by millions of people all over the world. Unfortunately, the massive use of this kind of vehicles has brought with it a high amount of pollution caused by the generation of different gases that cause environmental damage. Some of the examples of the damage that cause these gases are the damage to the ozone layer that cause the sun's rays to enter directly into the atmosphere and cause global warming, causing climate change that has many consequences such as the melting of the poles or droughts. Another example is the contamination of the water, which is vital for all life, so polluting it could make it unsafe for drinking in a near future. This kind of pollution also causes respiratory diseases in humans and can even cause cancer. Here we can see a representative graphic of the estimated percentage of pollution caused by each vehicle that runs with gasoline. We can notice that the land vehicles, including cars and motorcycles, cause a lot of pollution, with a 72%, together with trains with a 4%. Then we have the water vehicles with a 14%, and finally we have airplanes with a 10%. We can notice with this graphic also that contamination is in every place. We can contaminate everything. We can contaminate the water, we can contaminate the land, we can contaminate the air. So this type of vehicles cause great environmental damage due to the amount of toxic gases that it leaves in the air. For these reasons, many places, many countries are looking for around and promoting different alternatives to reduce the use of these kind of vehicles, such as the use of public transportation like trains or buses. This will eliminate the use of thousands of vehicles per day, reducing the emissions of these gases, or also the use of other means of transportation that don't generate any type of contamination, such as bicycles, or even if the destination is close, walk is going to be always a very good and healthy option to get around. Nowadays, another alternative to reduce this kind of pollution is the use of vehicles that don't require gasoline. This generates many alternatives and opportunities to reduce the emission of these toxic gases. And I'm not talking about vehicles like bicycles or scooters. I'm talking about vehicles that are powered, for example, with water, or there exists another vehicles that are powered even with solar energy. In the last few years, the best option, the best vehicles that have been proved to be the best alternative, being efficient and very, very functional, are the electric cars.
Hello, my name is Christopher J. Salas Valencia. I will talk about electric cars. These cars work in a similar way to a normal car. They have a battery and an electric motor as seen in the image on the right. The difference is that they have a charger, which it avoids contamination and its maintenance is cheaper. The best, the best known electric cars are Tesla. These were the first to hit the market, making more companies interested in this idea. The creation of these vehicles was relatively recent, but they have already a great impact on the automotive industry and on the environment, due to I was saying before. That is why these cars are wanted to be used more than a conventional car. Talking more about the operation of electric cars, the battery provides power to the engine and this turns the wheels for the car to work. After some time, the battery has to be charged by plugging the car to a charging station or buying a special charging socket in home. But unfortunately, these vehicles do not only have advantages, These cars have some disadvantages that make them not used too much. The biggest disadvantages is the price, sorry. It can cost much more than a conventional car. Also, keeping in mind the charging at home, and it can be more difficult to keep it running constantly than compared to gasoline in normal cars. Finally, we can say that electric cars will have a great impact in the future, considering what has been seen. Their use will help to reduce pollution and create new jobs for the manufacturer of electric cars and also change the way we drive. We hope that in the near future, the use of electric cars will be greater so that the pollution by cars is reduced and you can have a better lifestyle for the next generations. And well, that's all on our part. We hope you like it and thank you very much for your attention.